We're back in Sasquatch Canyon. These are the cameras that are furthest back. These cameras are about 35 miles back. And they're the last of the cameras that we've been able to get into. It's been a very bad year. The road washed out in the spring in a couple of places, the dirt road. And we just have not been able to get back in there. It's almost fall. You know, we only have another month until fall's upon us. And it's the latest it's ever been since we've ever been able to get to the cameras. The roads washed out so bad that the county closed the roads. So, and the last time this happened was about 8 years ago, where they had really bad floods from a bad winter and the runoffs. And our buddy that lives at the mouth of Sasquatch Canyon, a rancher that has 1,000 acres, he almost drowned 8 years ago when they had the floods. You know, he's got to get out and take care of his livestock and animals and everything, and the dirt road turned into a river because of the runoff. And you know, he's out there out of necessity, having to take care of his animals, and his four-wheeler turned over and he got pinned under it and dang near drowned his adult grandson. While he's retired from conventional jobs, his grandson happened to be there, and his grandson got him unpinned from the four-wheeler and got him out of the water. So damn near killed him 4 years ago, and this year the flooding's just been just as bad. So Jenny and I are back in here to get the camera. Jenny earlier in the day says it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous we have not been able to get these cameras. And I'm like Jenny, the road freaking washed out. You know, like I'm saying, these cameras are 35 miles back in a 77 Bigfoot sighting location and structures. So it's just a crazy place. And as you guys can see, there's a summer monsoon going on. I mean, it's not raining right now, but it's been sprinkling on us, and we can tell it's been raining a lot here. We're at the base of the Uinta Mountains, and the Uintas, some people call them the rainforests of Utah, and this is the base of them. So it's no wonder that the roads flood out sometimes and wash out. We had a hard time getting back here today. Jenny jumped out of the car and moved a bunch of boulders that have washed out onto the road out of our way today. Right over Jenny's head, right across that way on that shores. Oh, I saw a cutthroat jump. I'm calling it a cutthroat because 99% of the fish are Colorado cutthroats. But yeah, the embankment right past where that fish jumped, if you guys saw it, that's where we found one of the best Bigfoot prints we've ever found in our 10 years of seriously Bigfooting. Oh crap. Look, Jenny's having to... There's usually a beaver dam here that we can wade across, but it's been washed out. Those floods washed out the dam, Jenny.
Yep.
Oh crap. All right, Jenny's got water sandals on and I don't. I've got some of my old hiking shoes, but looks like I'm getting wet today, folks. Crap. Ooh, actually feels good. Water's not as cold as it usually is. Wow. Look at the storm clouds, folks. It's been almost a year since we've been back in here. We usually try to come in the spring or the early summer, and we just haven't been able to get in here. So the batteries in all these cameras that we have back here by the structure, they're probably dead. So we may have missed a few weeks, maybe a few months of activity, but if we find anything of interest, we'll certainly show you guys what's on those cameras. This place was nicknamed Sasquatch Canyon in the 70s, and we're near one of the latest sightings in the 70s in here that got this place nicknamed. It actually was nicknamed Sasquatch Canyon before these guys had their 77 Bigfoot sighting about 600 yards from here. And we found what a lot of people think are Bigfoot structures. We found Bigfoot structures close to the sighting location, so we set up some cameras and we keep coming back to the location.
Did you take that one down?
And then Jenny heard a nighthawk. And a lot of times when we hear nighthawks, bears are around. We moved our game cameras a year ago when we were here. We moved them a little bit up here, and I used to have one on this gorilla pheromone. Dr. Bender Nagel, he gave a big old box of gorilla pheromone to Les Stroud, and Les Stroud gave me some of them. And I always have a camera near this gorilla pheromone.
I don't see it. There's a bear.
Yeah, I heard him. The bear vocalized behind the camera, and the microphone I have on the camera is directional, so it was opposite the camera. So if the camera didn't capture it, I'm sorry. It's aimed the wrong direction. I will turn it back that direction though. Well, I got one of the cameras aimed right at the big structure, and I thought I knew where I put the other camera last time. And now I'm not sure, because I didn't see it where I thought I left it. Ooh, you can tell a lot of game has been through here.
Yep.
Jenny's following one of the game trails. I don't know if the camera's picking up this game trail, but I can tell animals have been using this quite a bit, and Jenny's following it. And it's leading us back to the structure.
Here's the first one.
Ah!
And there's it.
Holy cow. A year after moving it, and I totally thought it was in a different spot. Alright, we'll service that, and if there's anything cool on it, we'll show you at the end of the video. Keep on watching. The last camera was at the structure. We have retrieved that camera. We put new batteries in that camera, and it failed to turn on. So we'll find out when it died. New batteries didn't help it. New SD card, all that. Wouldn't even power up. So we'll see what's on that one. But here's a look at the 77 structure. It's actually a structure complex. There's the structure right here behind me, and then the next couple of trees over there, you might be able to see them. There's other parts to this structure complex, and it's within 600 yards of a reported Bigfoot sighting from 1977. We found footprints here in 2012 and in 2013, so we're going to continue to watch this part of Sasquatch Canyon. It's the toughest part for us to get into. It's been since the end of August of last year. It's been, you know, about a year since we've been back in here the last time. Road was washed out and all that, so flooding, lots of snow. All right, well, we're gonna hike out of here, and if there's anything of interest at all, even if it's not Bigfoot, we'll leave it on those cameras at the end of this video. Keep on watching. We're gonna keep on squatching.
After our hike to service some game cameras about 35 miles back in Sasquatch Canyon on the drive out, as we round this bend just left of center, a creature, a black creature, hides behind this tree. An animal or a creature. We didn't identify it. We'll show it to you again a couple of times. We also slow it down a couple of times. But I got out. I went and looked for it in a spot where I last saw movement. As you can see, this was really thick, and I was looking for a way to get back in there. When I got back in there, I could see a little bit of movement and hear some noise way back inside the bush. It was really thick. I couldn't get back in there, you know, without a machete or something to start snipping branches and stuff. It was really thick. So I took a look around, and I filmed a little bit, but you can't see anything. I was directing the camera in the direction I could see and hear movement. I mean, it was way back in there. I mean, I gave up because it kept on heading away, and I couldn't see any footprints or anything in the really thick vegetation. I mean, I could see places where it was smushed down a little bit, but as you can see, the ground's dry and thickly vegetated. And I could hear it and kind of see the black movement deep in the bush. Now there it is again. The tree that it hides behind is just shaking. And this tree's like 9 feet, maybe 10 feet tall. Looks like it was shoving it over. There's berries in this tree.
We just saw a big black
animal or creature. He hid behind this tree as we rounded the corner in our car.
Look at the berries in this tree. This is where he was at.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw him.
Did you get the film?
I don't know. I could hear and see him moving back there. I don't know if the camera got him though. He's up here eating these.